Eyesore no more. That's what Larry Davis has to say about the Dummer House. And so I recently talked to Larry, who is head of the Row House Inc., which is a historic organization in Hallowell, owns the Row House, and it owns the Dummer House. And so these things are on 2nd Street. And Larry said that they finally are finalizing plans to renovate the Dummer House and turn it into a duplex, a private residence. So they've got an agreement with a company in Hallowell that is going to do the work, and they're going to assume ownership of the Dummer House and turn it into a private residence. Now, the Dummer House, if you haven't recognized it from the photograph, is that little historic house that sits at the corner of Central and 2nd Street, right cat-a-corner from the Hubbard. And it was built in 1792 by Judge Nathaniel Dummer, and who was a prominent judge in town. And when he had passed and his family fell on hard times, it was the house, which had originally been where on Water Street, where Berry and Berry is, they moved the house back to behind the main house in Berry and Berry in what is now a parking lot. But it was for 200 years, from 1818 to 2018, it was on what was called Dummer Lane, that ran between the Liberal Cup and the main house, and is today basically the patio of the Liberal Cup. But that was a lane, and Dummer House is on it. It was a rental property for 200 years. Linda Bean bought it. Yes, Linda Bean of LL Bean fame. She bought the house in the 60s, planned to renovate it, and they never really got that going. In 2018, they moved the house to the corner to make room for the parking lot that we are all so grateful for. I know I am. And I'm a frequent, I like the main house and the Liberal Cup, if I'm honest. But the thing is that this house has been sitting there and it's not in good shape, to be kind. And so this is a really important announcement, because it means that we're going to have, not an addition to Hallowell, but a revival of a important early building. And so, and like I say, it'll be eyesore no more.